Oh, hello. Welcome to today's Decay. Celebrating births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. It's December 4th edition. All day. Today, throughout space and time. 1912. When Dane Ackerman was born. She emigrated to this country during the 30s, I believe, and met Forrest J. Ackerman and fell into the fandom, the science fiction fandom circles. When she became an American citizen, she changed her name to Wendane Mondell, which Forey gave her that name. I forget what her birth name was. But he was very proud when he was telling me the story of how he met her, and as their relationship evolved over the decades, that she was the only person in this world with that name, because he had, thunk it up himself. And yeah, they collaborated together on a whole bunch of translations, Perry Rodin novels, things like that. And she accompanied him on a bunch of his cross-country road trips, where he'd go and visit famous Monster magazine fans at their homes and show them, the original Dracula ring, and tell stories about Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi and Fritz Lang and all this stuff. And she was right there along with him, putting up with it all as he opened his Ackermansion house to the general public for free to come get guided tours of his museum every Saturday for like 50 years. Yeah. Really kind of fascinating. She had I found this out while I was filming my documentary on him. She had a son from a previous marriage, and he was obsessed with her, and the way it was explained to me, never cut the cord, and that when she tragically died after health complications after being mugged on the street in, I think, Italy or Spain, her son had a square inch of her flesh cryogenically frozen, so that way sometime in the future he could clone her and raise her from infancy himself. And Forrest J. Ackerman, Mr. Sci-Fi himself, was telling me this story, just being aghast. So here, his world, his passion is science fiction, and now his life has become science fiction, and he's none too happy. I thought that was really ironic, and not a story you hear every day, but you do hear it today on her birthday, December 4th, 1912. What else? Freddie Boom Boom Cannon, born today, 1936. 1942, one John Lear was born, who was a guest on Coast to Coast Radio with Art Bell. The first time I just happened to tune in to Coast Radio, and it really expanded my mind. He believed that the moon was towed here, and that there's an antenna on the moon to beam our souls into us and suck it out when we die, and that we're an experiment from across the universe to see if souls can exist in carbon-based life forms. I'm not suggesting any of that's true, but I love the thought. And I was hooked to Coast for many years after that, all because of that. To the point that actually I, at one point, downloaded a digital copy of that recording. And also I love the relationship Art Bell had with people. Nobody can touch him. I was so into that particular episode that I downloaded it. This is many years ago. Made a stack of CDRs of the duplication of the show, and just passed it out at one of my DJ nights with the intention of listen to this at home. We'll talk about it next month when we're all back here. Ridiculous. What was I doing? So much time on my hands. Yeah. What else? Who else had time on their hands? Today, December 4th, 1956. Um, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Elvis Presley had some time on their hands, and so all wandered down to Sun Records to jam together. And from that came the $1 Million Quartet. Really unfortunate that I think it's mostly religious songs, but you know, such is life, I guess, right? Anyway, I gotta get back to painting. Time's wasted otherwise. December 4th. The whole day. From us to you. Till tomorrow. See ya.